Okay. Today we are going to start with a new concept called polymorphism. Until now, we have seen three different types of object-oriented principles. One is abstraction, second one is encapsulation, third one is inheritance, right?
Yes.
So we have seen, like, in inheritance, we have seen single inheritance, multi-level inheritance, multiple inheritance. Now multiple inheritance is a problem. So to overcome that, we got it interface. Okay. And we have seen the interface, how is implementation is gonna be happen, what are the rules for the interface we have seen, right? In the same way, there is a one more friend for interface is abstract classes. Abstract class and interface are sharing the common rules, but only having a very, very slight difference is interface, you cannot able to implement the methods, but abstract classes, you can able to implement the methods, right? Interface, if you are using that interface in another class, that means you have to use the keyword implements. But abstract classes, when you're using that abstract class in any another class, you have to use the extends because that's a class. Okay.
Yeah.
So all the properties, interface and abstract class will share together. And abstract class is the advantage is it has the extra implemented methods. Got it?
Yeah, got it.
Okay. So this is the complete preface of whatever the things we have learned up to now. Now we are gonna be understand a new concept called polymorphism. Polymorphism means uh, poly, P-O-L-Y is many. Morphos means in the Greek word is called forms. That means many forms. Okay.
Okay.
So polymorphism is nothing but it is many forms. Okay. Now the same point which we already discussed about the polymorphism in many cases. Polymorphism has two types. One is overloading, the other one is overriding. Okay.
Okay.
So now the first point is overloading. Guys, we already discussed about overloading. In which concepts we discussed about it?
In expand
Mm,
encapsulation.
What?
Constructor overloading.
Uh,
Okay.
We are
In constructors overload.
Okay.
method overloading. We are using more than method in
Where?
method overloading.
methods.
Method
Methods we are
overloading.
discussing in
Methods.
method.
Methods in the construction methods.
Okay. Any other places? Sandeep?
In constructors and methods.
Sulochana?
Yeah, in constructors using different parameters and same method name in different parameters like no parameters constructor and one parameter constructor. There we are using that.
Okay. Anish?
yeah, no. Overloading and overriding in interface also we are talk about that.
Okay. I was asking overloading where we have discussed.
In
We
constructor,
discussed in constructor.
in constructor.
In constructor.
Okay. In the constructor overloading only or any other places?
Method overloading.
Method. Discussing about
Constructor
method.
Yeah,
and method overloading.
we have implemented in
Methods
method also,
we can.
but we have discussed in constructor overload.
Okay. That's good. Money?
Sir, methods and constructors.
Okay. Uh, uh, Deepika? Deepika, your voice is not clear.
Hello.
Deepika. Yeah.
Hello.
Yep.
Hello.
Where did we discuss about overloading concept?
I think methods only. Mohan.
Okay. Nagalakshmi?
Hello. Hello.
Yes, yes. Go ahead, Nagalakshmi.
Hello.
Yes, Nagalakshmi, I'm able to hear you.
In methods overloading.
Okay. Okay, guys. Maximum people know about it. We have discussed about in the two places. One is constructors and other one is in
Construction.
methods. There are the two places we have discussed about a concept called overloading. Overloading, I given an example like it's a plain English term, right? Overloading. That means you are more than their capacity, you are putting something more on that, right? That is
Yes.
called overloading. Now, in the same way, the method name is the capacity here. You are adding more parameters. Sometimes with the same method name, you are giving 2 parameters. With the same method name, you are giving 3 parameters. And with the same method name, you are giving 5 parameters. Okay. That is the way you are gonna give to the methods. That is called method overloading, right?
Yes.
Now we have seen this one also in the constructor overloading. Constructor overloading and method overloading, what is the difference? Vasant? Vasant? What is the difference between this constructor overloading and method overloading?
Yeah, in constructor, it will be the first implementation of the class. In method overloading, the method will be called when we call the method in particular places.
No, that's I'm not asking where the method will create and where the constructor is creating. I was asking what is the difference between the method overloading and constructor overloading.
Sir,
Yes, Mona.
sir, and constructor method overloading. First, I said constructor overloading. Constructor overloading, same as class name. User in more than a name is same, but different user in different parameter. And method overloading have a same method name, user in different parameter.
Yes, that is what it is. It is very straightforward, Vasant.
Yeah, I know that, but suddenly I can't able to.
So constructor means it is pretty much, you can say it's a door. Door means it has a door number. The same door number to the house and the door will be the same, right? When you see that constructor means you need to connect all these dots with your house, okay?
Yeah.
So it is very much straightforward. There is nothing difference over there. So that is called constructor overloading, and that is called method overloading, which we already know about it. There is nothing new to understand here. Okay. So this is the first concept of polymorphism. Okay. Overloading is the first concept of a polymorphism. Now, I have a question here. Guys, I have a class of a test.
Okay.
Here, I have a integer a. Okay, and I have string a, and I have boolean c. So I have same method name with a different parameter. Now, for example, I have created object for test itself. This is the same class test. Now, if I want to call a method of this one, what should I, how should I call this method directly? This method, only I want to execute this method. How do you do that?
Object dot
identifying,
method name.
We are
Sorry?
identifying the parameter.
Okay, so identify the parameter means what do you mean by the Manu?
Object dot
Object
na, we
name.
are-
Object dot method name.
Method name? Okay,
select a boolean.
Boolean value.
okay. Means when you pass the respective data type, then the particular method it will be executed, right? If I pass a data type of a true, here
The parameter.
I mean the boolean data type I'm passing in this parameter, then automatically it says like, okay, boolean is this one is there, then I can able to call this method, even though the same method names are there. Okay,
Okay.
clear?
Yes.
So that is the way which any overloaded method will be identified with the parameters.
Okay.
Got it?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So this is what this is called overloading. Now we will understand another concept called overriding. So guys, basically you already know about it, but just I want to tell you in another way. I have written a name called Maulali. Okay. Now, after some time, I thought like, I need to strike it off on top of it. Then I will write it name Chaitanya. Okay. So what I did,
Overriding.
I have overridden on the same place. Correct? Whatever the
Yes,
things are there, previously it was as a Maulali. Then I thought like, I changed my mind somehow. Then I removed this one. I say like, I have overridden it. Okay. So that means you have strike it out in the same place, you written something new. This is called override. Okay. Now, for overrides, we use the keyword called @override. Okay. That means the same method name. Guys, can you please go on mute? Okay. Thank you. When you are okay. When you extend a class, that means when you inherited a class from a base to child, if you want to use the same method which is available in the parent, but you don't want to use the whatever the implementation he did at that time, what you have to do, you have to just say this, I want to override, and I will write whatever I want. Okay.
Okay.
This is called overriding.
Overriding. Okay.
Okay. So that's something it's
Okay.
already you people have very much familiar with these two concepts. So that's why I'm not going very deeper. You already know about it. You did most of the practice about these two concepts. I know that. So this is the basic concept of a polymorphism.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes.
Any questions?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Any questions? Clear?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes, Sandeep, do you have anything?
Already, this is the overall topic, huh? That's it. I mean, like overriding And overloading. We have already done this, right? So
Yeah, we already did this one, but only the point you have to identify this one as a separate object-oriented principle. That's only the point here.
okay. Oh, okay.
Okay.
That's a bit confusing.
You already did this one, but only the thing is here, this is a separate object-oriented principles where this overloading and overriding concepts comes together.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I understand.
Okay, that is the point here. Okay, any other questions? Clarifications or any doubts?
No, Monali, from my side, I'm clear.
Okay, so with this, guys, your object-oriented concepts are completely done. Oops this is the one is the oops. So from here, everything will be so easy if you know the oops. Okay, by seeing the code itself, you will understand, okay, this guy is doing like this guy is implementing logic like this is the problem, and this is the way he has to implement. You can able to recommend also, and also you will understand why the code has been written like this, what is the problem, and how what are the classes he are inheriting, and what are the interfaces he is implementing, why he is implementing all the methods. All the concepts is well connected together, and you will understand any code if you see. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay, guys, that's it from my side today. From tomorrow onwards, we are gonna be start with a concept called collections. In the collections also, we did one basic concept called arrays. From there only, we are gonna be extend few other things. So those things also we can discuss everything tomorrow. If you have any questions, anything about the object-oriented principles up to now, let me know.
No more. That's it.
That's it. Okay. I
Yes.
have started recording, but it is not. Oh yeah, it is recording. Yeah, it's recording. That's fine. Okay. So if you don't have any questions, anything, we'll wrap it up. We'll meet you tomorrow. Guys, do all the practice as much as you can, and come up with any questions if you need it tomorrow. Okay.